So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, when I make my video, it's not of a books. It's thing what I believe and information that I get. And then on the next side, I don't have to share this, but I want to share the information that I get in. You know, this information is from me, but I just sharing it with people. If you think you're interested, if it benefit you, take it. If it don't benefit you, leave it. All right. I don't want nobody follow me because people start calling me already and tell me, oh, I'm an influencer and they trying to cuss me and stuff. I listen. Now I have a little information. I understand it, but I don't know if you guys gonna understand it because it's for me and I just sharing it with you guys. Now you know in every living thing sustain itself from a next living thing. And I'm gonna explain it. Man sustain their life by taking a life. The vegetables is his life. Mangoes, bananas, all this is life. The, the, the cow that you kill, the lamb that you kill, the goat that you killed, hack, oxtail that you love. The some of you guys love pig too. All this is life. We take a life to sustain our life. So now that's why people what they call the magician, the witch doctors, the obia man. That's why they do sacrifice. They sacrifice animals. They take in a life to sustain a life. So now when they take the animal life, when you go by them and to do, you're supposed to always in your life you're supposed to have a good intention for people, for things. You know, when you kill an animal, you do it for a good to sustain your life. You're supposed to appreciate and the creator know that you take the animal life to sustain your life. That's a good thing. So now like that now, when you go by a Uber man to do bad things to people, you have a bad intention. You're doing something wrong. You because you have a bad intention to hurt somebody that don't do you anything at all. You go be a over man, and the over man will take an animal life to feed an evil entity. The entity on the next side are gonna work for you. You mightn't able to see it, right? But you take the animal life to feed the entity, and the entity that you're feeding is not really the blood of the animal, not really the physical animal the entity want. Is the energy that you cannot see. That's that's what the entity on the next side feeding off. For example, you cook, the food smelling nice, but you cannot see the smell, but you cannot see the smell, but you could uh, you could smell the essence of the food. The essence of the food, you smell it, but you cannot eat that. But you have beings around us could eat the essence of the food, the smell of the food, the energy from that food. You have beings around us could feed from that. That's why you say a prayer before you eat. You know, when you say a prayer, you're seeking refuge so that that wicked entity wouldn't come and sit with you and eat with you, because this evil entity and them that coming then the next side, they only know certain things. They don't know like the, this is like the animals. like lions gonna hunt wildebeest, and you think it's evil. The lion don't think that evil. So the entity on the next side that doing evil thing to people, they don't know that they're doing evil. That's the nature. So when they're walking on the behalf of you, as you are the creator, create you, you in the image of him, you know right and you know wrong. So you know harming people, hurting people to benefit you, you know that's wrong. And that's why we're gonna face judgment. So you take a life to give a life. You take the animal life, a good animal, to do some evil intention and to do evil to people. Most of the rich doctors, they take a life to give a life. You know, they take a life to sustain a life. So when they take the animal life doing a ritual for you, they feed in the energy. They feed in that energy to go and do evil for you. And that energy, I ain't think that energy that you're feeding, you ain't getting judgment because you only know certain things. You get in judgment for all the evil that you're doing to man because you know what is right and you know what is wrong. But the energy only know one thing. But you know both. You know wrong and you know right. Man creating the image of the creator. The image of the creator, you know what is right and what is wrong. That's part of the image of the creator. You could judge and you could judge, you could punish, you could forgive. Everything that the creator could do, man could do it. Because man creating the image of the creator. That's why man gonna face judgment. In anything you do, have a good intention. Have a good intention. If you go and thief to feed your family, you have a good intention. But if you're gonna thief for fun, or you're gonna thief just to do evil, that's wrong. If you're killing, if you kill a man that coming to kill you, that's a good intention. You kill a man to protect your family, that's a good intention. But if you kill a man just for his money, that's a bad intention. You're gonna get judged for it. That's why the leaders of this world gonna get judged because they're doing things for bad intentions. Peace out.